Yeah, in today's video we are going to do my hair. As you know, and as you saw from my previous video, I've started growing back my relaxed hair, and so this time I'm going to wash it up. I relaxed it over 2 weeks ago and I gave it one wash. This is going to be the second wash since I relaxed my hair. So what we're going to do today is wash my hair, put some rollers or curlers into the hair, make it look a little bit cute because I haven't put curlers in my hair for a very long time. So let's start. As you can see, my hair is already like in a bun like this. So I braided it a while ago and I took it off this morning. So you can see there is slightly some little bit of curls in the hair. So I'm just going to give it a good wash and I will show you how I put in the curls. There is a lot of dandruff in my hair, very white, a lot of it, and I'm going to try and get rid of it. This year is for me. This year is mine. I'm going to make sure I take good care of my hair, my skin, and the whole of me. I'm going to make sure I prioritize myself first, you know, in so many things and in so many ways, because last year was like all over the place. I did not even know what I was doing. I have no schedules, nothing. I was just in the whole system like that. So I'm going to wash the hair, and I got this product off Amazon I'm going to use to wash my hair. It says, and a lot of reviews says that it helps takes off dandruff and, you know, dry scalp and itchiness and stuff. I'm going to show it to you. There is the product I'm going to use to wash my hair today. This is the first time I'm going to use this product and they say it does a really good job. Let's see how it goes. And also it's not that big, it is only about 60 mils. Yeah, only 60 mils product, 60 mils. So to start this whole process, I'm going to go into the bathroom, start washing my hair, and this product says put into the hair and keep in for about 3 to 4 minutes, but I'm going to leave it in longer, hopefully if it will help wet. This year I plan to take good care of my hair, so this is part of my healthy relaxed hair journey. I'm growing my relaxed hair at home. I've never been to the salon during the process of growing this hair. Since my time in the UK the last 7 years to 8 years now, I've been to the salon only once, and that means everything I've been doing to my hair, all the videos you see here, I do all my hair by myself. So this time is focusing on the healthy hair growth and having a very good hair, you know, not to be breaking, and just taking very good care of myself. So this is the journey. I hope you will enjoy it and follow along and see how we grow it up to. Also, on and off, I will be trimming my hair. The last time I trimmed my hair, I showed in this video, in one of my videos, I did cut it quite a very big chunk of it off. That is because I haven't cut my hair in a very long time, so I decided to cut it a lot of it off, and it was actually good. When I finished straightening my hair and I styled it, it looked actually really good. The ends now look much healthier, and so I'm going to be doing maybe this at least maybe once every 6 months or so. I will trim it, not a lot of cuts like I did before, but maybe slight trimming, just to make sure the ends are also, you know, growing healthily. I know a lot of people do say growing your hair and cutting it to not make it grow, but I think I just want a healthy hair. That is why when I'm relaxing, the ends are getting a bit weaker and I'm going to trim it off. Yeah, not completely cutting it off. And so washing this hair, I decided to first of all use my product that my normal shampoo that I'm using to wash my hair first, get all the dirt and oils. You know, our hair does produce a lot of sweat and oils underneath the scalp, dry and all that. So just first of all giving it a very first wash, make sure it's all, you know, well washed through and nicely clean before I go in with my main products that I got for the day. The shampoo I showed you that is supposed to help with dandruff. Yeah, I realized the tub is not big, that's why I decided to start this process by using my own shampoo first, clean it off before going in with the shampoo that I bought to help with my dandruff. So that is what I'm doing. So now here we go with the shampoo I'm putting into the hair, just going in, and I put a small amount into my hand and I realized it actually produced a lot of foam than I thought it will be. It's actually really a good product. A very small amount goes a long way, so that makes sense with the size of 60 mils, which is still very tiny, and the price is about, I think I bought it just about getting to maybe £6 or £7, and so it's quite really expensive for the price and the size of the item. Anyway, so hoping that it will help my hair. So I have that shampoo in my hair now. I'm going to leave it in for at least 5 minutes before I come back to wash it off, and hopefully it does help my hair with, you know, the dandruff that is growing up and all the itchy and dry scalps. So it's time to wash everything off. I'm going to first of all wash off the hair shampoo that is in my hair. When I finish, this is almost empty. I'm going to put in this hair conditioner. This is what I've been putting into my hair for a while now. It does really nice job to the hair, very soft, and conditions and hydrates the hair. I'm going to put in this Pantene keratin reconstruction also into my hair to help it also with repair and protect. Washing the hair off, as I mentioned, washing the shampoo that I put into the hair off. After that, I put in my conditioners, which I used to wash the hair, and then hair reconstruction stuff, and all the product to protect my hair. So that's why I got those stains. I've been using them and I think they are really doing a good job. If it is not working, my hair wouldn't have grown this long. If you go back to see my videos, you will see where I started from. I had a pixie cut where I cut it all off and I started all this over this journey, so you can see how far it has gone. That's why some parts of my hair at the edges are slightly shorter and then the center is quite longer than the side. So as I grow the hair along the way, that's why I also like the idea of cutting or trimming my hair, so they will all match, like become one, and not one very long and the other one very short. Another thing I also mentioned in my video several times is that my hair in the center grows very longer. I don't know why. They grow very quick than the ones at the sides. Maybe the way we use like scarves and things to wrap our hair, maybe that is why. I do not know. Anyway, so just going to continue this process. As you can see, I mentioned I relaxed my hair not long ago, but you can see it's also already coming back growth. So this is the leave-in hair conditioner I'm going to put into my hair. I started using this over 2 months ago and it actually does a really good job. When you put it into the hair, it slides through nicely. It becomes very smooth and soft, and I enjoy putting that product into my hair. It makes my hair feel very nice, really. It does. Last year also, I did not put like a leave-in conditioners into my hair, but this time I am deciding to put, to make sure I take really good care of my hair, give it the attention it needs, and put in things step by step. So the product I've just shown you now is this Chambers 2000, which I saw this product when I was very young back at home. People used to use it in the salons. When you go to the salons, they'll use it for your hair and stuff. It smells really nice and it has this kind of minty feel to your hair. When you put it into your hair, you feel as if you put in a rub. There is this product called rub. People do use it when they have cold on their nose and they will inhale it. That's how it feels on your hair. It feels actually really nice. And so just putting all that into the hair, and as you saw, I put it at the outside part of my hair, like the edges. Yeah, I put it at the edges of my hair because that helps a lot of like hair growth and stuff, so that's why I put it there. And what I'm spraying into my hair now, it's one of the Lotta body lotion. That is the name of the product, Lotta body lotion. It look blue in a kind of a white container, and I diluted it. This is often used a lot in salons to kind of sometimes put like rollers or curlers into the hair. They spray it into the hair to condition and moisturize the hair, make it smooth, then they'll start putting the curlers in. So I'm just trying my best. This is my first time putting back curlers into my hair after a very long time. I used to do this a lot and it made my hair look very curly, smooth and nice, but I haven't done it in a long time. Maybe I should put it into some of my routines where anytime I don't have braids and stuff in, I should do this, which also makes my hair look really cute and give me that kind of fluffy curly hair look type. So I'm just using my FLEXI rod to do this process, which is what I choose. I bought some hair rollers which I decided to use for this process, but then I first put it inside and I realized I got stuck. I need to learn how to use those hair rollers properly. They were new that I bought from Shein. Also, no, I think I bought it from Timo, sorry. And I tried to use, but I couldn't hold the hair properly, so I decided to stop. But I'm used to these FLEXI rods because they are quite really easy to use in the hair. That's why I'm using them. Anyway, so just continuing. Yeah, so as I mentioned, sometimes it's really very difficult parting the hair. Often I use like glasses when I'm doing these things, but then I wasn't wearing glasses, so I do struggle a lot sometimes when I don't have glasses on, and and if I don't have my contact lenses also. So sometimes I just have to be staring at the camera or just, trying to use that as my extra eye, if you get what I mean. Yeah, because my hair is quite really dark. Sometimes when you look at the back, it's quite really dark. So looking at it, how to part sometimes section the other one from it is become a little bit, mixing my eyes. Anyway, so just combing the rest of it all back and just follow the process. The last time I did this process, I started from the back of my hair, I mean from the, you know, the end at the back, which was much easier. So you work it all the way up, but I don't know, this time maybe because the hair is longer, I don't know, I tried it and it didn't work. So that's why I decided to start from the front, because I can see the front. I start from the front, then I work it slowly towards the back, and as you can see, the hair is actually really growing. It's growing really longer than I thought it would be. So I'm able to use it to do so many different kind of hairstyles, and which I'm enjoying these days. And as you saw from my last video, I did one of my healthy relaxed hair journey kind of routine, where I styled the hair into some small cute ponytail, which was really nice. I enjoyed that because I was able to carry that for about 2 weeks, which is really good for me, because I don't often, you know, like to carry hair very long like that. So this is, you know, styling them very simply is the best way for me. Also, I'm not really good with, you know, braiding, so I'm still learning. When I go home, hopefully around the summer, when I go home back to Ghana, I will try and put myself into some sort of class or something to learn how to braid. But what I know how to braid, like you know, long braids, but I don't know how to do the cornrow. That's the problem. It's taking me forever to learn how to do that cornrow. That's the main problem I want to learn to, because I want to learn to do somebody's hair, because my son has been wanting me to be braiding his hair, and I said no, I don't know how to. And I've even tried the thread method, but it's still not for me. So it would be really a good idea and handy for me to learn how to braid, and so I can braid my sister's hair and braid others. So, you know, it's just keep it in the family. Anyway, so just doing the back. These are the hair rollers that I bought. I'm talking about, I bought about a pack of 100 sets of it. There are smaller sizes and bigger sizes than this, so I just choose the ones that I thought is more easier to handle. And it came with these clips, and also came with so many different type of things to hold it, but I haven't really been used to it yet, so hopefully I'll be able to get through that. So this is simply my healthy relaxed hair journey when I'm not under braids or cornrows. This is how, you know, I style it very simple, and you know, I let it dry naturally. I've been wanting to get myself one of those hair dryers, like portable simple ones. So this was overnight. I went to sleep, wake up the next day, and this is how it looks. I wrapped it up with my scarf, so when I go to sleep, it did not come out. It looked really nice and all, you know, dry in and all naturally dry, no heat at all applied to it to dry. So taking the hair out, I remembered when I was younger and I was going to like salons, they used to put like other creams into, when they take the hair like careless out, they put creams or one of these stuff like warm stuff inside the middle of the hair, like in between the scalp. That's the easiest way to get straight to your scalp, and I mean each individual strand, which is really good idea. So as I was taking the hair rod out, I was just putting them, you know, the same Chambers 2000 in between the spaces that are there. So that made it easier for me to, you know, manage, rather than when I finished trying my fingers to try and put the creams all underneath my scalp. So this is what I mean. You see that thing that looked like a peg, the blue one, it came also with the whole pack. It came with so many different attachments actually, but I'm just struggling to use them. So hopefully I'll try a few times and see how it gets. So this is how it looks. I thought some part of the other, can you see the front side there, was not properly dry. That's why it came out slightly kind of long rather than curled up. Other than that, everything else looked fine. I did not really know how to style this seriously because I haven't done this in a really long time, but the hair actually came out looking really good, and my hair is actually really thick than it's actually sometimes feels when I touch it. So there we go. Here it is, how it is looking. Hopefully next one I will do it to look much more cute. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.